What's up, guys? This is Lassa, and DAG is currently trading at 0.84 cents per hypergraph utility token. Because of that, I think it's appropriate with a bear hug. I also think it's important to understand how prices work in a high volatility market. And even though we all expect the price to moon, because we who actually did the research, who know the fundamentals, and who observed the launch of the first decentralized hypergraph network in the world and in existence, and we know what, like for us, it makes no sense that it is now cheaper to buy tag than it was a month ago. So I'm going to go a little bit into just my random theories on that, and I'll hope you enjoy. And this is really just intended for, internal for guys already invested in DAG. So congratulations on your purchase, sir or madam. All right, so there's a lot of stuff I could talk about. I mean, I could go on about prices way back in November when I got into DAG. You'll notice they were not traded at the same Satoshi value as they currently are. But if we look at just recent history, you can see that back here, an eternity ago, last month, the DAG, well, currently the DAG ERC20 token is being traded at 113 Satoshis. Now, at this time, there was a lot of FUD. People were like, because the main has been delayed, and it's like, did Wyatt solve horizontal scalability? Did we actually achieve this, right? So this was a higher risk investment at the time, objectively speaking. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was dead certain-ish, but this was the value proposition here is a lot higher than here, but the price doesn't correlate. And that's kind of the thing I want to address, because we as people, we just assume, like we use our reasoning mind. I even got a picture. This is our reasoning mind, right? And the thing is that our reasoning mind, I got another picture, is from evolution, right? And what all that means is that we're supposed to get resources, but not risk too much getting them. We just need enough to survive and for our kids to survive. And that's a lot easier now than it was a few hundred years ago. So if you're a farmer 100 years ago and like your resource count, like the number in your head of the USD value of your assets, which I know we all kind of operate with, if that goes, drops in half, even if you couldn't have done anything different, your emotional response is going to be pain, because that's an evolutionary advantage to get that reaction. So basically what was happening up until the mainnet launch on the 29th of April was that we were all telling our friends and family, because here you see confidence growing. We know there's no worries here. It's the word getting out. But the problem is that at this point, people are bought in, and then because somebody always has to sell for some reason. People maybe have to leverage Bitcoin, or buy some other project, or they're up so much, or they have a rule that blah 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 percentages, and somebody always sells, right? Don't get the idea that just because, even if even if you think this is going 1,000 times, you still could sell some, because you could see another opportunity somewhere else, and then you rebuy later. So don't don't get fucked in your head when other people sell. That doesn't mean the value goes down. And then what basically happened on the QMA, and I think this might have been malicious, I don't know, but you see it's a 500,000, or like what I'm guessing happens. Why would somebody randomly dump in the AMA and then start all that talk about, MongoDB, right? So again, just my theories, what do I know? But it kind of makes sense that, I mean, if that person, because this is hugely financially favorable, right? Because at this point, everybody's already bought DAG with the assumption that the media we're going to get from, talking about the first corporate integration and possibilities of MongoDB's customers to use DAG to validate the services. So everybody who is in the know, again, that's not a big group of people. That's basically 845 subscribers to the YouTube channel. This number was 497 back in November. So, so what I think happens is that somebody fucking planned it, and I don't mean to sound tinfoil hatty here, but why would anybody otherwise randomly dump in the middle of the AMA, right? And if that was the plan to rebuy later, genius decision, because what happens is that nobody's got any money left. We all spent our money buying in here. There's no support for the price at all. We didn't get any media on it because all the FUD clogged the chat. So there was like 2,000 messages. So say your friend recommended you DAG here, and then you wake up here and you go to Telegram. There's like 2K messages. You sell, and that's the unfortunate. I want to tell you guys, don't think prices correlate to value. What the reason the price is what it is because this is what fans of people who are in the know can afford. That's what it represents. I don't have any more money to buy this stuff with now, but like it's just the dip has been too long. But this is gonna suddenly change. So what I just recommend everybody to do is just go through the resources, read the material, and watch the YouTube videos. I mean, that's the most awesome part, really, and just watch them several times because it's kind of hard to. I haven't grasped everything at all, but it's the things I have just amaze me. And I'm really, the next few years are going to be really awesome. So, yeah, that was kind of my hello video. So, and trying out this screen tool. Maybe I'll even get a Twitter account. Anyways, have a lovely Sunday.